Wellness Wednesday. Welcome to my channel, Everything About Wellness. I hope you're all doing well today. We're going to talk all about moving forward. How do you move forward? What is it that moves you forward in your day? Um, one of the hacks that I want to talk about is okay, right now, Mercury just went direct today. Thank you, Mercury. Mercury is our tech problems. Mercury is a way for us to redo, rework, all the rewords. And so today it went direct. So now you're going to start feeling that energy of moving forward. So this is a perfect day to talk about moving forward and what those hacks are. So if you are new to me, please type new in the comments. I would love to welcome you. If you're returning, thank you so much. And do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss anything. And subscribing is it's free. So come on and enjoy it. So let's take that leap forward, moving forward and explore new possibilities and focus on the magic of the process, not the destination. I don't know about you, but I always am overestimating the time that it takes me to do something, to either get something done in a day or a month or a year. And you're like, wow, where did the time go? I don't know about you, but I want to welcome Janet. Thank you for being here and celebrating moving forward today. So I'm glad you are here with me. As you think about moving forward, whether that's improving your health or you have a business goal or a personal goal, it starts with where you are right now in this moment. It starts with making, just a best guess of what it's going to take to get you there, to reach that goal or make that plan happen. It starts with building that path. Not that you have to have it all figured out, but you start to build that path in that general direction and you get clarity. And then you take the action and you keep taking the action. And as you take the action, you're going to fail. You're going to fail, you're going to misstep, and it's going to happen multiple times. So, failure is nothing to fear, it's rich, full of information. And what we can learn from that. What is that telling you about maybe something you learned about yourself? Maybe it's something that, if you just practice, you can get better. It doesn't have anything to do, it's not someone else's fault, it's not the world's fault, it's not someone else. So we don't want to put our failures on someone else. Um, because those things happen, but how I react to them is really what's going to keep me moving forward. My plan was years ago to improve my health, and that was my mind, body, and spirit. And, you know, it was more than, for me, it was more than just losing the weight. Each time I failed, I learned something. I learned that I learned some negative things. Like I was really hard on myself. I expected a lot. I learned that I was hiding some of my feelings instead of feeling my feelings. And I learned how I had rules, how things needed to be. Do you have rules? That you think, things need to be this way or should be this way. But over time, I started to realize if wanted to move forward, I needed to become honest with myself. I needed to become curious, very curious, and take these actions. Um, I started learning to say experiment with myself because I liked that word better. That if I was experimenting, it wasn't, the failure didn't seem so hard. Um, So when we're doing things like that, changing our words, I learned to trust myself. I learned to believe that I could do better, that I could do hard things. And that the hard part is, and I'll tell you this, is that our brain wants to blame it on something else externally. We want to blame that problem on the doctor. We want to blame that, on it's someone else's fault. It's the world. But yes, the circumstance happened or the event happened and it's real, but it's how we choose to look at that. If we can look at it from a different angle, like a different camera angle or a different, just a different viewpoint, you can start to believe that with energy, with time, you can do better. And I'm not better yet, you could say, but I'm willing to stay curious and look within myself to see where I can change those things. Um, yeah, staying flexible, Janet, that's for sure. It is having that flexibility and not being so set in stone. But that's part of getting to know ourselves. What are the things that, are easy for me? And what are the things that are difficult? But I can improve on those things and knowing that the brain is always, always, always improving. It does like to stay safe. I know that. It's kind of like I like to say that one of the most important person that you can learn from is yourself, loving yourself. And I think that your opinion of yourself is more important than what others think of you. What you think of yourself is so important. It's like when I say loving yourself or your opinion of yourself, really think of it like an oxygen mask. You're on the plane and the oxygen mask falls down, and you've got to put that oxygen mask on for yourself first before you can help someone else. So the way that you see yourself is way more important than the way others see you because not everyone's going to love you. Um, Unfortunately. I don't know why. But so, what are some of the things that you can do to start moving forward? One is it's getting to know ourselves better. And the better that we can know ourselves, then we have all kinds of opportunities. One of the things is smell the skin of an orange. There's something really fantastic in the sense of smell. It can really, oranges in particular, really do boost the mood and wake up your brain and alert. So if you don't have, I use a lot of essential oils. So if I don't have an orange, I can take wild orange from my doTERRA and put some of that on my wrist, and just smelling that can kind of help wake up your brain. So that's a hack I highly recommend. Um, and get in touch with your appetite is another one. So, mindfully simply means sitting down and being present with what you're eating, chewing your food slowly, enjoying the flavor of each bite, and maybe sharing that meal with someone else so that you're not only enjoying the food, but you're enjoying a rich conversation during that. So, let me know, do you like to hurry, hurry, hurry and eat? Put one. If I like to sit down and enjoy your meal, put a two in the comments. Let me know. I'd love to see. I have a little bit of both. It depends on the day. But that is part of moving forward is if something is like you're wanting to improve your health, slowing down just a little bit and being present with everything you're doing. Be present with your meal. Schedule some time every day to meditate. Just 10 minutes a day to just chill and breathe in and breathe out can make such a difference. you're going to start being less reactive to things. You're going to start, you know, that'll slow things down for you so you're not just reacting. Oh, next buzz, next buzz. So meditation is amazing. It makes lots and lots of difference. Um, Setting intentions, is like making space for possibilities, for new possibilities. It helps you to be ready to receive it. So, what is that intention? And realize that making that intention for yourself, you're setting, you're giving yourself that space, those new possibilities. Um, and Janet's like me, sometimes one, sometimes two. So I think a lot of us are that way. So we'll work on being more mindful when we're eating. Um, think about stretching your body. Excuse me, I might sneeze. I'm hoping I don't. Do you ever have that? Okay, okay, great. I'm live. I might sneeze. Um, think about stretching your body and your mind. And sometimes it's a big change, and sometimes it's just a subtle change. But you can't help but notice because it demands your attention. Have you ever done the a stretch? Oh, and you're like, oh, I really feel that. It demands your attention because it's pulling on something. It's putting you right there in that present moment, and you're noticing right where that spot is. Um, so, yeah, stretching your mind, stretching your body daily. Drinking a glass of water, and drinking a glass of water with lemon in it can also boost your energy, and it can help combat some of the inflammation in your body. Um, and if you do it with, like a lukewarm water, it's going to help, for your tooth enamel. Your dentist will thank me. So, but starting your day with a large glass of water is waking up your body and getting it ready for whatever it is that's going to move you forward. Make time to clean up your space. Make time to make your bed. It's amazing how it boosts your mood and grounds you in the day. Just taking a few moments, like 10 minutes, make your bed, pick up a few things around you. It's going to motivate you because you're like, oh, I accomplished that in 10 minutes. What can I accomplish in my day in 10 minutes? It's amazing what you can get done. And it'll help you feel just a little bit of relaxation. Um, and okay, so pairing, I talk about this a lot. Pairing a habit with a new habit. So I want to start a new habit. So maybe your habit is you want to get some movement in, but you can't seem to fit that in. Well, you could do a squat. You could do some squats and brush your teeth. So it may sound absurd, but actually pairing small sets of strength training with an everyday task can help your body out, and you're never going to miss brushing your teeth. So if you pair that with a set of squats, or maybe you just walk around a pace, or you do some twisting movements or something, then you're getting that new habit in. Okay, and then the other one is unplug. I love technology and I use it every day. But that being said, I also believe in unplugging. Each day you can set a time and say, okay, for this amount of time, I'm going to unplug, um, because it's going to give you more creativity, more peace of mind. It's amazing. I do have a quick question for you on that. There was a survey that was done of how many times you check your phone, even if it's not ringing or vibrating in your pocket. Let me know in the comments, do you check your phone even when it doesn't ring or beep or, buzz or vibrate for you? I'd love to know that. Um, Unplugging, what I learned, these truths. Self-awareness is realizing there is no opponents you're fighting against but yourself. Self-awareness is realizing there are no opponents you're fighting against but yourself. For a healthier mind, start removing all the junk, not just from your diet, but from the food you feed in your thoughts. Put your focus, whatever you put your focus on, yep, that will grow. So if you want that negative thought that keeps running through your head, keep thinking it because it's going to grow. If you want to talk about, I'm going to get there to that point, then put that in your focus, and then that will be the thing that grows. And then really want you to know is it's never too late to start again. Every day you have an opportunity to start again. And that's the beautiful part. You're not stuck. You can start again. Try to schedule a few hours of meal prep. And I know it seems like, wow, I don't really want to do that. But if you do that once a week or every so many days and set something aside that for your snacks, for your um, meals, you're saving yourself time when you have a busy schedule or you're just got that hangry and you're like, oh, good, I already have that ready to go. I can just eat that. I don't have to think about it. Um, and Janet's saying it's such good advice. Negative focus on the positive. It really does make a difference. And she's right. And I'm going to talk about this. I was posting about the gentleman that was talking about taking a glass of water, and they took a drop of water in a petri dish and another drop of water in a different petri dish. And on the one, they put positive words. On the other, they put negative words, and they flash froze them and brought them out. And how interesting, the one petri dish that had the negative words was all gnarly and scary looking, and the one that had the positive words on it was beautiful like snowflakes. So think of that when you're talking to yourself. When you're feeding yourself good positive thoughts, you're making pretty snowflakes inside your body. You don't want those gnarly little things. We just no time for that. And get rest. Give yourself a break. Getting enough sleep, and maybe you need 7 hours of sleep, and maybe you need 10. And sometimes we need a mix. Some days we need more than others, but make sure you're getting your rest. Because when you're getting your rest, you're able to handle the daily stressors. It helps your body also to remove the toxins. If you're not getting enough sleep, you're building up toxins in your brain and it's not able to release those. Um, Self awareness, we talked about. Unplugging, we talked about. And pairing a new habit with an old habit. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And we talked about the story of, you know, what water, and you're 70% water. I mean, your body and your brain are water, have a lot of water. So feed yourself some more water, keep yourself hydrated. It could be, help with muscle aches, it can help with opening up your, everything. It's so good and gets things moving in the morning. Stretch and move your body daily. 10 minutes of meditation, 10 minutes. Eat mindfully. Boost mood boosting actions like using essential oils or fresh oranges to wake up your senses. Write every day, about things that you're grateful for. What are you grateful for today? Um, and move your body. When we're talking about move your body 10 minutes a day, boosting new brain cells in the hippocampus. I mean, who doesn't want to be a little bit smarter? Okay, so 10 minutes. And what can you do to bring a smile to someone else's face? Because when you lift someone else up, you're lifting yourself up. And last but not least, feel all your feelings. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you're feeling. It doesn't have to overtake you, it doesn't have to ruin your day. You just have to notice and be aware of those feelings. And maybe, if you need more, then go seek, a professional help with that. But moving forward are very simple hacks, simple things each day that you do that move you forward. I am looking forward to hearing and seeing more of you all. I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Until next week, my friends.